Well, hey there viewers, welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson, and today we are starting our summer survival series for this year. We'll be playing this game right here. This is Arid. Yes, a desert survival game in the summer. How novel. You know, I usually like to go off-season. We play cold games in the hot season and hot games in the cold season. But I've been wanting to do this one for a couple of years, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. So, a hot game during the hot season. How lovely. Nice. Listen to that soundtrack. Man, just before we even get going, I'm already in love with this. Okay, so this is Arid. As you can see on the bottom right there, this is by a team of students calling themselves Sad Viscotcha Studio. I believe this is their only project. This was a student project by students at the Breda University of Applied Sciences in the Netherlands. You know, we played a couple of projects by students over at DigiPen, and those are pretty good, so I have high hopes for this. This isn't as big of a game as, say, Long Dark or Green Hell. It's supposedly we can finish it in about 3 hours, but I saw a guy on the internet who took 8. So I think we're not going to overstructure this. We'll play for about an hour, see how we're feeling, and go from there. All right. This is free on Steam, so if you want to try it yourself, either before or after watching this Let's Play, go for it. You lose nothing but time. Alright, I believe I have the options set where I want. Let's dive in. I don't know if I need to give a content warning or not, so I'm not going to. Here we go. Ooh, okay, so we do have some difficulty presets here. I'm just not gonna touch anything. We're not gonna turn on hardcore. I want the UI. Okay. Confirm, please. Start new game, yes. Ah, it's the 30s. It does appear over the Atacama Desert.
Tiger, do you read me?
I don't know anything about the Atacama Desert.
Take off the time to bump gums, Tiger. Over.
Wow, okay.
I'm seeing storm clouds up ahead. Nothing like the weather report said. I'm thinking we can go west, hug the shore, dodge the Atacama. Over.
Probably wise.
We fly around it. Company said we go east.
Some goo?
Yes. Over.
I'm telling you, Bubba, there's some real bad juju going on here. Christ! What is that?
Who could have seen this coming?
This cloud came out of nowhere.
This is basically how Long Dark starts, too.
I can't. I'm stalling.
Ah, it's an Unreal game. Okay, so I'm anticipating that my computer will explode at some point here.
Stick. Gonna have to land. Bubba, tell my dad.
So I don't blame them for not wanting to animate this sequence. But it is kind of funny that they didn't.
Don't black out. Don't black out.
Like, there's a lot happening here and we just can't see it. Oh, that's gonna get me copyright, isn't it? Whatever, I don't care. We're going with it. Ooh, okay, we're in. Game's a little chunky. We got an achievement for starting it. Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay. We are hurt. Look for a bandage.
As far as crash landings go, that was
Interrupted by a tutorial. Alright.
Where the hell am I?
Okay, so, alright, this is fairly similar already to other games that we played. We have a well-being meter down on the bottom, food, water, and I'm gonna guess that's stamina? Be aware of what you eat and drink. There is a chance it could poison you. Yes, we will not be sucking the water directly out of the cacti. Now, I will warn you folks, even though I am something of a survivalist.
I got busted up real good. The crates should have some first aid supplies.
Awesome. Can I take it, please? Thank you. My specialty is cold weather. I'm not a desert guy. However, the basic principles remain the same pretty much no matter what. We'll talk about that as we go. Let's use this bandage. Okay. Investigate the footprints. What footprints? Oh, wait a sec. Okay, we don't have a body, but you can see our arms sometimes. There are footprints over here. Can I interact
Are
with this?
those footprints?
We'll hold off on the loot goblining until we have a better idea of what we're doing. Explore the cave, you can find oil and broken lanterns and barrels. Yeah, we probably scattered some stuff all over the countryside here.
Looks like I need to make my own way out.
A rock?
Should get
Sure, we
my
can take a rock.
tools. Probably ended up on the other side of the plane.
Well, there's some stuff in here. What is this? That is a rock. Fantastic. They are free. Rocks are free. Oil. Canteen. Take all. Okay, we have one use of canteen. Old dependable can of dog soup. Refreshing. Interesting. Hey, what are the odds of a lady pilot flying over the Atacama in 1931 anyway? Okay, well, I think it's broken anyway.
Too dark in here. I'll need a torch.
Okay, well, we can make a torch, so that's fine. It is done.
Whoever's in there, I come in peace.
I don't know where the Atacama is, but I'm going to guess they speak Spanish. That's neat. Do I get to do some archaeology in this?
Water.
Water.
Thank God for small favors. I'm gonna need to ration that.
We're assuming it's clean water. I guess we won't question it too closely. Pot with lid disassemble. By hand? This came out in 21. I gotta check the release date on Long Dark, because so far this is playing an awful lot like...
Ominous.
Long Dark, these are dead guys. They're mummified, so they've been here for a minute. We'll read the note first. Roberto, Martin, Julio, I don't know their surnames. I must remember them. People in Puyuhuapi must know. Where is Puyuhuapi?
And you said Mom's Spanish lessons were a waste of time. Right, Dad?
Was that note supposed to be in Spanish? The only thing in Spanish on there were the names. Ooh, this guy's loaded. Oh, pardon me. I'm reading this backwards. The stuff we're taking is on the right. Yeah, we'll take his bones. Okay. What do we got? Cloth and some aloe cream. Alright, cool. Seeds. We can eat those. And some chuno. I don't know what that is. We're apparently thirsty, but... Charqui. Jerky, I guess? Seeds, chuno. Canned bell pepper. Smoky flavor, just the right amount of sweetness. Wonder if there's more. Take all. Can we have the spear? Nope, that's not a spear. What is that? It's a shaft or something. Anyway, he's got bones on him, so we'll take his bones. Alright, now how do I... Oh, we can drink by pressing G. We're now comfortable. Okay. Anyway, we need to proceed.
Barely been here an hour and already taken from the dead. Sorry, fellas.
I'm not. Foreman's notes, 5 of 5. Where are the other 4? The sandstorm seems to have turned away. I can hear it still howling in the distance. Maybe it got tired of going after me. Evil, evil thing. You were right, Bruno. It does reek of evil, but we were too overwhelmed by our own sins to even sense it. I'm going out now. Time for my repentance. Well, that's ominous. Oh, look at... We have a sun exposure meter up top. Awesome. And a temperature gauge? Hunger, thirst, fatigue? I love it. Scavenge the crash site and look for a way out. Ah, we're just on the other side of the plane. Okay, so I'm not sure how to read the sun exposure meter. Oh, we can jump, by the way. We can run, jump, and crouch, so that's perfect. Oh, we're in the shade right now. Let's step out of the shade and see what happens to our meter.
Now I gotta just find what's left from my cargo.
Nothing. Nothing is happening to the meter. Okay, so that's like overall sun exposure, not immediate exposure. Okay. Let's loot the plane. Oop. To Leah. I don't know what to do with that. What do we got here? Cloth, bandage, some aloe. You can eat those. And a splint bandage. Should help with a broken leg. Let's try to avoid breaking our leg. Nice. I do love how deserts look, but I hate being hot and dry. I don't know if that's much of a statement, but it is true. Alright, we can climb up here, I bet. Is there any reason to? Looks like we need a little sippy sip. There we go. Love the sound effects. I love that there are just free rocks in boxes for some reason. I don't think there's anything inside the wing that we need. Hello. Oh. Thought I saw a collectible, but it was... Oh, that's neat. Some wood. We could use wood, I assume. Pickaxe! This is, after all, a survival game, right? There's a shovel over here, too. We'll need that. Alright, that's... Findercraft and high-quality tool. Okay, that's actually huge for us to have that. Okay, we're gonna have to stop looting, though, because we're almost out of inventory space. Alcohol. Okay. We won't be drinking that. There are better uses for it, which I imagine we will discover as we go forward. Oh. Well, this is a man-made structure. I should probably investigate that.
Muscle isn't cutting it. Gonna need a pickaxe.
Ah, well, collect? Oh, okay. Hang on. What do you mean collect the boulder? Let's finish exploring our immediate area here. We have enough supplies to get us through in the near future. Now, let's talk about survival in a situation like this, right? Your big three, typically, are going to be food, water, and shelter in some combination. I've heard a lot that water is actually the most important thing. However, in this kind of environment, I would argue that shelter should really take precedence. You are free to disagree in the comments if you want to. Hello. What's this? Clay. Alright. We have that now. But we do have a good amount of supply for the time being, but I don't think anyone's coming to look for us here, is the thing. So we will have to make our own way out. Using tools consumes energy. That tracks. Okay. Things don't take as long and don't wear us out as much
Nice.
here as they do in the long dark. Oh, it's very dark in here. If you run out of oil, check your inventory. I don't think we're picking up any more rocks for right now. We'll keep the ones we have until we need to drop them. I don't think all this stuff fell out of our plane. Hey, another dead guy. How many of those are there going to be around here? Are we full up yet? I feel like we should drop the 3 kilos of rocks that we're carrying and maybe this clay. I think I'm going to do that. Can I just set those down? I am fairly certain we can find more of those when we need to. And they still exist. Ooh, and they're stacked. Amazing. We dropped little
happened
burlap
here?
sacks. It's a dead guy. What do you mean what happened here? Ah, 4 or 5. You pulled me from the jaws of death, but I never found out your name. You deserved better. I'm sorry. Okay, so there was definitely a tragedy here before we arrived. Bones. We'll take the bones. I don't know if we need the bones. We probably need the bones. Otherwise, why would they be here, right? But let's not metagame. A village ruin. Okay. Sun and temperature. So this is what's going to kill us here. The arid climate, the sun intensity, and the high temperature of the Atacama desert are the main threats for your survival. You can track sun exposure and temperature on your UI. Sun exposure top, middle, temperature bottom right. Sun exposure increases while exposed to the sun, decreases in the shade, as you might expect. Can cause a sunburn. You can also use clay to increase the resistance to sun exposure, so we can smear clay all over ourselves. That's good to know. High temperature causes heat cramps and heat exhaustion. Drink and be in the shade. Okay, so that's all fairly straightforward. That's what you would expect.
Maybe there's something here I could use.
Not necessarily. Inspect the creature's body. You can butcher and skin animals with the correct... Well, that's...
Look at you. The desert didn't
Look at
cut
that,
you
it's a
any slack
biscaccia.
either, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, we have that. That is in our inventory now. We got an achievement for finding that. Amazing. Oh, nighttime. So, just because it's the desert doesn't mean it's hot all the time. Deserts are absolutely frigid at night. Because there's nothing to hold the heat down. So we will need to find shelter.
Looks like someone was staying here recently. I hope they don't mind me squatting.
Refuges are hidden throughout the entire map. They offer shelter from the harsh weather and provide things. Any container can be used as storage space. Okay. Clean water.
Table, fireplace. Is that a workbench? Looks like they had the whole 9 yards.
Find repairables. Oh, torch is out. Hang on. Oil. Use. There we are. Okay, what do we need for this? Sticks and rocks? Is that what I'm seeing? Somehow we don't have sticks. Okay, we can sleep. Barrel, flour, we're not going to take that right now. Food. Oh, that's unrefined wood. Okay. And a workbench, a crafting table even. Let's see what we can make. Bandages. That's it. Alright, we can make a knife if we get some leather and glue. Oh, we can strip that. Hang on a sec. Let me drop some stuff here. We're going to transfer the bones and the wood. Plant fiber can go. We'll keep the rest of this for now, just because I don't know what we need. Now, this thing, I can get some fat and leather from it, but how do we skin that? Deconstruct at a crafting table. Okay, so here's the crafting table. Butcher Biscaccia. We need a knife. A rock knife. Oh, just needs rocks and plant fiber. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Nope, don't light that on fire. Why would we disassemble that base? Plant fiber can come back. Are there rocks here, or do I need to backtrack? I need to backtrack. Actually, I can probably just walk outside and find some rocks. Oh, hello. Pet Viscaccia. Nope, don't light it on fire. She yearns to burn. What is that? Peaches. Taking that. We are actually kind of hungry. Okay, so as for rocks...
Looks like a small animal trap. Should be able to put it back together.
As for rocks... There are rocks everywhere. Which rocks can we use? We can use this rock. That's a pickaxe. We already have a pickaxe. Really, it's just a pick. It doesn't have an axe head or a mattock head on it, but that's fine. There we are. Okay. Let's go inside and make ourselves a knife. We are hungry. We are auto-saving. We will eat some of this. We will eat the jerky, which made us a little thirsty, but did solve the hunger problem. Now we should be able to make a knife. We need one more unit of plant fiber. That's fine. Didn't pay enough attention when we were here before, but we can collect this. Yes, okay. We actually don't need plant fiber or anything to make a knife. We can just bash up a rock and hold it in our hand, but that's fine. Okay, we now have a rock. It is dark. I'm going to go ahead and let it be dark, if that's alright with all of you. Alright, we can butcher this Viscaccia, which will get us leather, meat, and animal fat. Fantastic. Cook and eat the Viscaccia using the campfire, for which we will need some things. Sticks and rocks. I would like to put down some more materials here. Transfer. Transfer. Oh, hey, we got an achievement for surviving the day, apparently. Alright. 2 sticks, 5 rocks. So the question is, what do we have to do to get sticks?
A water filter. Looks like someone left in a hurry. Or
Oh, there was
got
a stick
chased
over here.
out.
Wood is not going to be our best resource out here. Actually, there was another stick right here, right? Yes. Oh, almost like they may have put all the supplies that we need to finish the tutorial section right next to where we are. If you can believe it, viewers. It's a vase. Okay, there's a lot of ruin here to explore. I am looking forward to that. Oop.
These look shoddy enough. Maybe I can just rip them off the frame.
Hang on, we're gonna build a campfire first, lady. Oh yeah, see, notice on the bottom right there how far down our temperature is. Deserts are cold at night. Aha! Okay. We can repair the campfire now. Now, I will say, one very minor criticism I have so far is that there is a tame Viscacha here, and we cannot pet it. Okay. We have a fire pit, so... Okay, well, we're obviously not going to be using the oil to cook that. However, if we go out here... Actually, wasn't there a plank or something just, like, right here? Yes. Can I put that in the fire? You bet I can. Alright. Light it. We should probably find more wood and cook the other unit of meat. I don't want to risk burning this, though, so we're going to camp here for a moment. Awesome. We'll eat that. Okay, we need a little more wood. Find a way to descend the mountain. We should do that in the morning. I just want a little bit more wood here. Oh, you know where there was wood? Oh, hello. Clean water. Here. This'll work. We don't have anything to break it down with, and she, of course, cannot simply break down that stool with her bare hands. That is impossible. Alright, I guess we'll just go to bed. Actually, can I... I was hoping I could pick up some plant fiber from there. Alright, fine, whatever. We're going to bed. Okay, put that out. Sleep now. Okay, I don't really want to sleep until 2 p.m., so we are just going to give ourselves enough time... Save and wake up. Okay. Alright, we need to find a way to descend the mountain. Amazing. Good stuff. Let us optimize our supplies real quick. That's not what I meant to do, but we have eaten that. Okay. Canned green beans. Grab a little water. Okay. I think we're actually probably good for the time being. I want to take a little food with us. Canned coffee, canned peach in syrup. Put the other meat in... Oh! And we ate it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Find a way to descend the mountain. Is there an objective marker for that, or am I just going for it? Oh yeah, boy, that is a bright sun. Look at all them birds. They know that we are moments away from death at any moment. Water filter. No dirty water in inventory. Well, we can fix that, can't we? Okay, there's a staircase here. Boy, the ruins just kind of go on forever, don't they? A metal hook. Get closer to Bubba's plane in the distance. We can see Bubba's plane? Did Bubba also crash?
Bubba? It's gotta be. I need to get his attention.
I don't see him. Where is he? Hint, look up. What am I looking up at? Oh, interesting. Rope? Is there rope here? We're gonna make a zip line? Alright, hang on. I bet that we can make a rope out of plant fiber. Oh, okay, there's our sun exposure meter. Take notice of that. Really, we should be walking everywhere, even if it's slower. Okay. I just bet that if I look in here, rope, plant fiber, and glue. Glue we get from animal fat and leather strips. We only have... Okay, hang on a sec. We have something here. We have leather. We have animal fat. Okay. We can make leather strips. Just one, though. I guess? I don't know. Okay, rope. Plant fiber. We need 10 plant fiber. So that's our next objective. So far, this is a fairly straightforward, hello, this is a dead guy over here, survival game. That's not a problem. There's a book. Shaman's Journal, 1 of 3. For 40 days, I bathed in the dust until my Christian baptism wore off me. For a fortnight, I smoked the tobacco and ayahuasca. Iapa came to me when I was deep in trance, called me El Fumador, my shaman's name, the smoker. He has given me sight beyond sight, senses above those in the mortal realm. I see the supes, the Yamakortas, moving below. I don't know what that means. I call to you, Pachamak Inti Viracocha. Accept my sacrifice of the Vizcacha. Give me the strength to banish them. You do not care for the white man. I have taken your bones. A hammer! And some bolts. We'll leave the bolts here for now. Okay, we need plant fiber. Here's some. Here's some. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just go ahead and denude the local area. 9, 10. We can disassemble that wagon wheel. I wonder whose village this was. I can't quite make that. Is that the Lion King? Incredible. Okay, we have crafted this. Am I still carrying... I'm carrying more stuff than I thought I was. Okay. It's alright, we'll just... transfer some stuff. Transfer everything I don't know for a fact I'm going to need in the immediate future. That'll be fine. Okay. Yes, my computer is getting quite hot, but I think we'll be alright. Okay, so I think we're about to repair a zip line? Interesting choice, but I'll allow it. Why... I have rope. I have rope right here. Huh? Is that not what that is? That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Is it possible for us to just mountain goat our way down?
Busted. If only I could reach those metal beams, I could try fixing it.
I don't think we can make this jump. Ooh, and that looks like someplace we don't want to be. I'm going to stop getting closer to that. Strong rope. I'm sorry. I had the wrong kind of rope. Oi. Should have known it was nearby somewhere. Okay, now we have the right kind of rope. It's a climbing rope, not a zip line. Thank goodness. We've opened our first shortcut. Yeah, I think these students played Long Dark. Which is fine, because Long Dark is an amazing game. Look at our hands phasing in and out of the rope. Oh, what have I done? Okay. We're down here now. I will say, this chick has better stamina than Will Mackenzie. Can I touch this? Yep. We gotta find ways to injure ourselves. I have no idea where Bubba's plane supposedly is. Oh, we are getting overheated. We need shelter. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I see shelter over there.
That's a mine shaft. If I rappel down that way...
Yep, I'm working on it. I'm working on
I
it.
should be able to find a way out. I'd rather find another way.
We're just gonna
I need to get out
hang
of
out
the
here for a
sun.
moment.
Going wacky.
I already took care of it. What's our name? Repair the mine entrance to descend down into the mines. Well, the mines would be cooler than being up here. I don't like all these clouds of birds. I'm not sure they would just be circling like this, would they? I don't know what kind of birds those are. I don't know anything about this place. Suppose we'll have to learn together. I think repairing the mine shaft might be the last thing we... or the mine entrance, anyway, might be the last thing we do today. Let's see if I can get closer and still have some shade. How about this corrugated metal structure? Yes, good. Okay. So I can trot out here, see what we need to fix this. 3 hooks, 5 planks, 4 bolts, 1 strong, I guess, rope. Hoop, hoop. There's a plank. Bolts. Nothing. Nothing. I don't think I need to tell you, gamers, how annoyed I am when I open a container and there's nothing in it. It insults me. Plank. Okay, it was hook, plank, bolt, rope. Let's check out the mine. Well, it's a mine entrance anyway. And we are in shade for given values of shade. Okay. We're gonna have to scavenge this stuff because we obviously cannot even manufacture planks, much less metal hooks. Still no idea where Bubba is supposed to be relative to us. There's a plank. Okay, so the good news is it looks like we can install repair items piecemeal, so we don't have to find them all. Which is very convenient. Like, can I just slap these on right now? Ah! No. Okay. We're going to need to get to shelter again soon. Alright, so I can see that that is going to be the tedious part of this. You might think it's the water, but it's the shelter. Yeah, we don't want to just jump down there. Oh, check it out. We can shelter right here. Okay. Are there different grades of shelter? Okay, we need to move from shade to shade, I guess. Ooh, here's a question. Does the shade available change as the day progresses? Does the angle of the sun... does the sun change angle and does it matter? Alright. Moving. Nothing over there, but look at that. More shelters. So one thing we're going to have to work out as we go here is how much we're supposed to camp and how much we're supposed to keep moving. Because the thing about the Long Dark and Green Hell, when you're playing in story mode at least, is that you think you want to build a camp But actually, I'm going to stop taking people's bones for now. Actually, you want to load up kind of as lightly as possible and just keep moving. And I'm kind of getting the impression that's what we need to be doing here. We got tons of oil right now. Yeah, look at that. We're going to drink before we need to. Really the best way to avoid having a problem with dehydration is to stop yourself from becoming dehydrated in the first place. I don't know if that needs to be said, but I'm going to say it. A little scrap. We'll take all this. Hey, it's a bed. Plank. How many plank we have? We have 5 plank. And crafting table. Okay. What is that exactly? Is that plant fiber? Is that all that is? No, that's aloe. Do you want... I think it wants this. 5. Okay, we have Talia now. I don't know what to do with that. We'll examine that in a moment. I kind of wish there was more soundtrack. Like, there's music playing, you can hear it, but it's not constant enough for my preference. I will not be bothering to apply my own soundtrack to this. I kind of like that, though. I wouldn't mind if that was a little louder. Can I get that up? Let's try that for now. Yes, supply changes. We'll try that. Okay, good. Crafting table's already repaired. Ooh, a cooking stick! That's what the Talia's for. It's for making medicine. Okay. Let me look at my inventory real quick. Can I just, like, eat that? Bitter medicinal plant. Smells faintly volcanic? When mashed, you mean like sulfurous? Okay. Let's go see if we can slap these planks into place. I don't know what to do about the hooks, though. Just, you know, taking our time, trying not to get heat stroke. Heat stroke's one of those things. It's, you know, it's the hot version of hypothermia, right? Basically, is how I explain it to people. It's not exactly right, but just work with me on this. And much like hypothermia, one of the really insidious things about heat stroke is that you don't necessarily realize there's anything wrong with you. I warn people all the time when we're at my workplace when we're talking about weather concerns, or climate concerns, really, that you could be becoming hypothermic, you could be suffering from the heat, and absolutely have no idea, because you feel fine on your end. So you gotta watch each other. No, I don't know why I came back to the crafting table. I don't need anything from here. We are a little hungry. Let's eat this canned peach and syrup, which also helps with our thirst, and peaches are just kind of delightful. Now, what is this flag? This feels like a sign we're not supposed to go over here, but maybe it's just a marker to let us know there's more settlement. Hello, I bet you're collectible. You are oxalis. That's edible. Ooh, what is this? This is a shelter of some kind. There's a book here. The Shaman's Journal 303. The man from Loresa has confirmed my suspicions. The Yamacortas have killed and killed, but have no way to survive. In time, they will die out in this place. It is a shame that I wasn't ready sooner. Perhaps I could have saved them. At least I can save this man, take him to the caves. Do one good deed before I finish my shaman's journey. One good deed before I die. There's a lot of lore here in this little area. Oh man, I don't want to repair any more of this. There's a shelter right back there. Why do we need another one here? I guess because this isn't meant to be a hardcore survival game. Can I... Yep. We gotta know these things. Just finding little bits of shade here and there. A hook! A hook. Give hook. Okay, great. We need 5 of those? For what? To what productive purpose? How is 1 not enough? Ooh, there's moss on these rocks. That's a good sign. That means there's water somewhere nearby. Metal scrap. Can I make bolts out of metal scrap? I picked it up for that reason. Aha, okay. We're good on planks. You know, I have actually not been checking. Our carry weight is fine for now. It's a little bit of a struggle here, right? Because obviously working conditions are going to be more convenient during the day, but a folded tent, hey. Oh, okay. I'm just going to, like, take canvas from that, I guess. But it might be more survivable for us to be doing this at night. I don't know. I really don't know. I think we made a circuit. Yeah, okay. And I think that's where we came from? No. Oh, sun's going down. Well, it's a good thing there's a whole abandoned civilization here for us to pillage. Also, it's a really good thing there's an objective marker. Look at that mountain! That's beautiful! Without that objective marker, I would have no idea where we are, because I'm just running around blindly, which is a terrible idea in this situation. We're going to need a place to sleep soon. That'll do. Hi, you don't mind if I crash here, do you? You're cool. We're just going to go ahead and sleep. Apparently we're going to wake up at 2:37 a.m. I'm actually going to get us up as soon as we are rested again. Because I would like to have some time to operate where we're not burning to death, even if it does cost us our precious oil supply. Okay, we already checked there. Is there a ground floor? Well, that seems important. Significant. Canned coffee, canned peaches. Where are them peaches? Canned green beans. Ooh, there we go. Green beans, very filling apparently. That? Is that a baby? What the heck is that? Ooh. Don't mind if I do, thank you. I'm actually going to take these. So that when the sun comes up, we can smear clay on ourselves. Is that strong rope? Hey, we can make our own strong rope. Heck yeah! Alright, we need hooks now. Foxes. There are foxes out here. Folded tent, canned coffee. I think we're gonna want to... What is this? Let's find a couple of planks and repair it, I guess. What else do we need? Plant fiber. Ow! We gently scraped a cactus. Okay, what are you? A critter trap. Oh, you know what? She told us that already. Plank, whatever. Okay. We still need hook. Let us, however, for now, trek back in the direction of... this is dangerous. What am I doing? Trek back in the direction of the mine shaft. I don't want to get too far away from this. Although I guess, I mean, as far away as we need to get to find the stuff we need, we still need hooks. There's a note here. Idaho Johnson's diary. I can hear them outside getting closer. Their footprints are drawing nearer every dawn. They can't be too smart, but they're vicious. After what I caught them doing to that corpse. Tossed it around like a ragdoll among them. These creatures could be findings of great archaeological merit, perhaps cryptids like the Supe of Incan legend. I should capture one when I return with a dozen armed men. Also, someone has been going through my tobacco stash. What kind of madman would break into another's shelter to steal his smokes is beyond me. Okay, so are there monsters here? Is this in fact a horror game? Because I'd be fine with that. I would be absolutely fine with that if a monster suddenly showed up. Oh, that's so far away. I have wandered quite far. Game's getting a little chunky. Should probably play this with a cooling pad. But I think we'll be fine for the next little bit because we're about done here. Got a few more minutes before I call it quits. Good thing there's all this oil just out here. What happened in this place exactly? Hey, water. In fact, as long as I'm here. There we go. Already loot this? I don't know. Okay. Let us begin the arduous trek back to the mine shaft. Well, so far I am really enjoying this. It looks good, it plays pretty well. The survival mechanics are reasonable and not terribly problematic. You know, we're not having to track macronutrients like green hell, which is one of my few complaints about that game. It's just a hassle. But at the same time, I do appreciate attempts at realism in my survival games. This is quite dangerous. I can't really see where we're going. Probably should have waited until morning. Oh, that's the cactus pit. I don't want to go in there, but at least I know where we are now. Oh boy, can I get back? Can I get back? Okay. This is dumb. I've said this before, though. I make a lot of survival choices in games that I never would in real life. Sprinting off into the darkness, carrying a torch is one of them. Yeah, it's probably best to just deal with the heat during the daytime. Oh no! Oh, that was much further than I thought it was.
It's
Okay.
busted.
That's fine.
Gotta patch it up.
We got this. There you go. Getaway stick? Is that what she called her leg? But see, that's a perfect illustration of why we shouldn't be out here walking around with a torch in the middle of the night. Well, very early morning at this point. Also because we're going through a lot of oil right now. There's a structure over here. full. I don't see anything we need. We may have already looted this one. More free meat. What was that? Just the wind? Probably just the wind. Oop. Oh, cloth. Yoink. Okay, sun's coming up, so we don't need the torch no more. Oh, sun comes up fast here. Okay, anyway. Let's get back to the mine shaft so I can remind myself what we still need. Let's see, so can I collect all of these? I don't necessarily want to, though, because these are useful markers. But I guess we do need to be able to repair beds at refuges, because those seem like they're going to be important. Oh no, oh no, here comes the sun! No! No, 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 no! Ah! It's gonna cook us! That's actually really cool. That is a very cool effect. Well done, developers. Man, these student projects, I tell ya. I never did anything this cool in school. One more bolt, one more hook. Okay, fantastic. So then, there was a direction we didn't go yet. Need to fix my posture a little bit. We haven't gone over here yet, as far as I am aware. Hopefully this is productive. We need hook, we need bolt. Neither of those things we can manufacture for ourselves. Bolts are probably going to be in a container. Hook is probably going to be lying on the ground like all the others, which means we actually have to pay attention. This is beautiful country, but I would not want to live here. I crave the damp and the dark. And the cold. Oh, hey, it's another shortcut. Some rope. Aha, bolts. Ooh! Hatchet. Axe. Okay, we'll take that rope. Alright, we just need a hook. We just need a hook. Where is it? Where is it? Give it to me. Yeah, as long as I'm over here. Awesome. Surely, if we just keep looking around... Oh, that's where we were last night, I reckon. See, we missed some stuff because we couldn't see it in the dark. More bolts. I'll take them. We got some weight allowance left.
I need to get out of the sun. Going
Oh,
wacky.
so you are. Pardon me. Hang on. Can you just cram your face over here? Yeah. What is this? Oh, we need planks. I don't want to waste the bolts, though. Oh, but that would... That's the bridge back to the village. Oh, that's very tempting. But I want to complete the objective first, so that's going to have to wait. Okay, let's keep moving. We'll resume moving cover to cover. Can't believe I forgot about the sun mechanic for a moment there. Yeah, I think this right here is going to take up a lot of our exploration time. Question, here's some shade. Yep, this counts. Wonderful. Where to find Hook? No lo sé. I mean, there are some more structures. Don't jump down there again. Do smart things. Oh, no. Okay. Maybe, if I stop treating this like a video game and start treating it like an actual survival experience, we need to get to shelter.
Gotta get cool.
Yep, I'm
Before I
doing it.
drop.
I'm doing it. Well, I say I'm doing it. Down there. Don't worry, we're not going to let you die. Go take shelter by that old oil drum that's out here for some reason. Okay, phew. Alright. Sit here for a moment. Can we use this now? Oh, okay, that completely... Oh, you know what else I forgot? There we go, we'll smear that on ourselves. Okay, cool, we have sun protection. And that reset our exposure, so fantastic. Wagon wheel. Not the most useful thing for us right now. Wah! Okay, what was I just saying about treating this like an actual survival situation, not a video game? Have we been in here yet? If not, this feels like a pretty good place to find a metal hook. But I think we have. Yeah, this is... Yes, monsters. This is monster... Whoa, whoa! What was that? Why did the game get really choppy there for a moment? And were we gonna die? I think we should probably repair stuff in here and call it a day. I don't know that I want to take the time to find that other hook right now. Okay, we got a bed. We can repair that. Well, we should repair this. We need a stick and some rocks. I want to repair that so that I can save. Well, I guess that's what the bed's for. But also we have animals that we need to process. Okay. Oh, we have plank. We need more grass. We can use the plant fiber to cook our meat for now. That's probably good. Hup, hup, hup. Okay. Ooh, no, 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 no. There we go. Light it. Okay. We'll cook that meat. We need some plant fiber and another plank to fix that. Is there a plank in convenient reach is the question. Plenty of plant fiber over here. Of course, it's perfectly reasonable and realistic for only certain plants to be useful for certain things, but it is annoying that I can't just rip up all this grassy looking stuff and use it for whatever I want. Okay. Hold that thought. Okay. Oh, whatever. We got plenty of oil. We'll use it to cook some food for ourselves. And then that'll probably be the last thing we do for today. We just need one more hook. So, I mean, it's got to be somewhere fairly nearby. We're going to approach this organically. We're just going to take our time and have fun with it. Awesome. Alright. Hey, fresh meat. It's a beautiful thing. Nice. Okay. I think that's going to do it for today. I am really enjoying this so far. I'm looking forward to seeing where the rest of this goes. Next time, we're going to find that hook, we're going to fix that mine shaft, and we're going to see if we can get to Bubba. And in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and look around for a plank while I do the outro. Ahem. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Oh, actually, I should say... Yeah, we'll just go through it organically. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We'll be back here probably pretty soon with another one of these. Ow. I'm trying to get up this incline. I'm going to get these uploaded just as quickly as I can get them done. I'm fairly far ahead on my recording right now, so that should be fine. I'm going to try to get out one a week, might be one every other week, we'll see. In any case, here on the channel we do have Dwarf Fortress every Monday, and horror content every Saturday. There's lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, you can drop me a line down in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see on this channel, or if you have anything on your channel that you think I need to see. Because I am open to suggestions, and I am quite interested in your content. Alright, I have not found the plank, and the outro is over. So, I'm going to put our guy to bed, and I will catch you folks next time. Until then, Birdman out.